even functions and odd functions, they behave differently. One-odd functions can have no roots at all and floating around, but another function must cut through x-axis at least one time. Which one of those shapes cuts x-axis at least one time, you think?
Odd function.
Very good, right? Because if you think about it, there's a horizontal line, and if you have a shape like that, you have to cut it at least once, right? Okay, so odd functions cut x-axis at least one time. Okay, so I think this is a general big picture of general polynomials, and I think it's okay, it's enough information for you. So is there any questions so far, guys? Can I move on? Okay, seems like no questions, so I'm moving on. Okay, so let's take an example. So today what we're gonna do is we are going to work on some problems that you need to use your technology. Sometimes in your test you are going to be allowed to use your technology, but what's the problem? You also have to show your work because your calculator wouldn't give you a step-by-step process. So let's do this together. So what you have to do is you have to factorize this given cubic polynomial. You have to factorize it, which means you have to find a factor first. To be able to find a factor, you have to find zeros first. How do I find the first zero? You have to find some kind of number that makes it 0. That's how you find a 0. Normally, in a test that doesn't allow the calculator, it will make a really simple problem, which means you can plug in 0 or 1 or -1, like simple numbers to find 0. But seems like this specific problem, it's kind of difficult to find 0 right away intuitively. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my calculator. Found my calculator right here. Okay, do you see my calculator, guys, on the screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I put the given cubic polynomial, 3x cubed minus 14x squared plus 5x plus 2. Boom. And then they give you this nice cubic curve. I mean, I just magnified it, but if you go a little bit further, then you can see the general direction of going upwards, going downwards like that. Okay, so how do I find 0? Just randomly pick one, and it gives you a specific number. It seems like 0.66666. 4.236. Okay, this is a little bit difficult to calculate because it's not really regular pattern. This one either, but this one, I'm gonna pick this one because it seems like 0.6666 is unending, which means it's about 2.2/3. Okay, let's do this. So what I figured out from the technology, the help of GDC calculator, I will have x equals 2/3. Then I have 3 times 8/27 minus 14 times x. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 5 times 2/3 plus 2. And I have 8/9 because you can cancel 3 and 27 as 1/9. And then you have 4 times 14 is 56 divided by 9. And then you have 10/3 plus 2, which you can unify your bottom as 9 for all of them. So -49 on top, and then 30 plus 18, which means 0. Okay, so we just confirm that 2/3 is your 0. So what you can say is px is going to be divided by 3x minus 2. That's your first factor. Then you're going to have some kind of quotient. I don't know what it is. And then there's no remainder. Do you agree so far? Is there any problem?
No.
No. Then what you can do, you can further guess. Because it's a cubic polynomial, quotient is going to be quadratic. So what you can guess is that the first leading coefficient is going to be 1 because here you already have 3. So it's x squared. I don't know what's in the middle, but the last number should be also 2. So last number is 2, but you have -2 here, so you have to multiply -1. So this is as much as you can get. You have first method. It's a very traditional way of to do it. It's just straightforward. What you're going to do is you just simply take your cubic polynomials and then divide it by your divisor. Then you are going to have qx. Okay, this is your first way. The second way is what you're going to do is you are going to distribute your expression. So you have 3x cubed plus 3b minus 2x squared plus negative 3 minus 2bx plus 2. And then you are going to compare this to your px. So 3b minus 2 is negative 14. So you have b is negative 4 as an answer. Well, you can also try with long division. Then you have 3x cubed and then minus 2x squared, subtract, and then you have negative 12x squared plus 5x plus 2. And then you have to multiply negative 4x, which makes it negative 12x squared plus 8x. And then when you subtract everything, negative 3x plus 2, and then plus 1, oh yeah, you're done. So there's no remainder. So the answer matches. It matches. We confirm that b is negative 4. And that way, you can find the final answer. So first, the x is going to be 2 over 3. Seems like x squared negative 4x minus 1 doesn't have real answers. So your possible answers is going to be 2 plus minus. Oh, yes, it is possible with the real answers. It's a real answer, but like it's not factorized. So you can just use the quadratic equations to have 2 plus minus square root of 5. Right? So this is going to be your final answers for all the zeros. Okay? Yeah, this is methods 2 right here. Just distribute.